Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. He's very close to first down yardage. You're going to mark him shy, though, at the 48.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
An early test to start this one. 3rd and inches. Throwing now from the gun. This pass deflected and caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Love to throw to get started. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Down and 4. We'll go play action with Love. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 19 on that pass play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick with him again. And he's close to the 1st down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. He's inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. So a big one there to start the drive. A gain of 48. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So just a lone field. Second and 7. Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
A return now from the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. His drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. The motion man here is Mitchell. A 2nd down throw for Love. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Colts first down.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They put Woods in motion. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Lane fills quickly. Only managed to get this to the 14. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Mitchell. And he will score. And 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. The extra point is good. And the Colts are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Third and 6. Once again, it's Walker. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
70 range, 70 range. Hawk, 70, Hawk.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. In trouble, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The motion man here is Mitchell. On 2nd down, Love. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. And a Love to throw it on first down. He'll take a deep shot for downs. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
So this was a great stress test for this defense, Mike. Everybody prepares to defend a quarterback from within the pocket. But how do you defend that quarterback when he breaks the pocket? In this case, watch everybody flow. Everybody stays with the play and maintains their assignment. They get rewarded for a chance at the interception, and he comes through with the pick.
He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready up.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Set, go.
The third quarter begins with a run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
On the set.
They'll try again. It's second and 10.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go. Set.
They put Woods in motion.
19 tight. 19. 18 rattle. 18 rattle. Ready, ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Going up top. Inside the 20. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. No problem there on the extra point. And the Colts go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
They'll look to throw. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. Can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Indianapolis. To throw is Love. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing on second down, Love. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
A throw right side is intercepted. Hit by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Second down and 3. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get this out to his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
handoff as they try to run it here. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Love to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The offense trying to extend the lead, but the defense, not only the takeaway, but Greg, the pick 6, and they can tie this thing up.
Yeah, and this game has been in the balance the entire way, and now for this defense to come up with this pick 6, they've got a decision to make now, finding themselves down by 1 here in the 2nd half.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
The motion man here is Mitchell. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll send him over to the left. Here's Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Receiver in motion, headed left. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Third and 5. So, both teams trade touchdowns.
With the score, all time.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down. Slot man in motion right. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. To throw is Love. That one taken in by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
Let's go.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun, it's Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one is blocked. Big opening up the middle. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Not going for two, they'll kick the point after. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
They put Woods in motion.
Seven Pirates.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll air it out down the middle. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted.
Intercepted by the Seahawks. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
A handoff, running left, it is Walker. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, faking the give. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
Here's a run going left. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Colts. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit, and he has lost the football. The Colts have got it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it, and which team does a better job taking it away.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here's first down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing right. It's taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
He'll drop to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
There's that man again. Another catch. Big play coming up. 3rd and 7. And the crowd on their feet. Back to throw. Oh, and a crusher there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down.
If you can rush the passer, you can close out games. And that 3rd down sack is going to go a long way to closing this one out. Forces 4th and long, a desperate offensive possession. It's going to all come down to this 4th down try.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
So it's a win for the Colts. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago.